Hey guys, Ningen here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and I was going to get this, I should have really got this posted up first thing yesterday, but of course that was when the banners first dropped, so we had to get straight into that. It was a really hype stream. The video is up on the channel if you couldn't make it. Lots of our friendly YouTubers stopped by, and we had a lot of laughs and some good pulls, so make sure you check it out. But I'm going to go over all of the Porunga wishes rather than try and do one every day at the time that they drop. I used to try and capture actually getting the Dragon Ball in game, but it takes so long to like get that done and get the video done. It's a lot easier to have this one here that you can always bookmark and come back to, or you know, the fact that this information is on the wiki, so I can put the link in the video description and you can just check back to it as and when you need to. So this obviously has started already. At the time that this video is scheduled to go live, the second day one will be available, so you'll be able to do the first two if you haven't done the first one already. So the first one that we've had technically for a full day now that this video is up is the 1-star ball. How do I use gift cards? Obviously everyone was given one of the celebration gift cards as the login for the start of this event, so there's no way that you don't have one. And you can go into the barbershop and exchange that for one of a huge selection of units. I'm going to do a separate video going over the merits of what I think are the best picks, but there are obviously a lot of them, so it's going to be a bit of a bigger video. Just as like a TLDR, you should prioritize units that we know are getting easy A's. But anyway, so the new one for today is try your hand at lots of events and Dokkan events. So all you have to do is use 77 stamina. If you did pull Trunks or Zamasu, you're obviously going to have no problem doing that, since you'll be doing their Dokkan event to get all their medals. So that is a nice straightforward one. Then we have for day 3, try your hand at a brand new story event. So clear one stage of the new Planet Potafu story event. I did a video about that the other day that it was coming to global. That's where you can get the farmable Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and the copy Vegeta. Obviously if you went ahead and farmed out that event fully in the first day, all you have to do is go back and just do one of the stages, and even on the lowest difficulty, and you'll just get this to pop up. So I haven't done mine straight away because again we went straight into summons and awakening some of the new units, but I think by the time you see this video I'll have probably done most of it. But day 4, the scouter had an abnormal reaction, so tap the scouter at the top right corner of the summon screen. This is the typical thing when you click on to show you all the featured units. You probably do it on every new banner anyway, just as a habit. So go into one of the new banners or any banner that's up at the moment. You can even do it on the friend banner, I'm pretty sure, and click the scouter, and that will get the 4-star Dragon Ball to drop. So then the 5-star, an amazing bean. Eating just one can stave off starvation for 10 days. All you have to do is clear a stage using the support item Sensu Bean. So literally, if you're doing your daily run of like the turtle shell mission or something, even though you obviously don't need it, you can just pop a Sensu Bean at the start of the turn, and then there you go. That's that one completed. Nice and easy as well. Then for the 6-star ball, we have win a battle after collecting lots of AGL key spheres. So by lots, it apparently means 7. So collect 7 blue key spheres and clear the stage. It does not include Extreme Z battle. So really, again, if you're doing like the daily turtle shell mission for that day or anything that you're doing that day, just bring one of the AGL oolong items, or if you don't have a lot of them to spare, just go through your units. You can check on the wiki as well. There's a whole section for units that change orbs, and just bring as many AGL orb changes as you can. But it will definitely be easier to just use one of the items, or a combination of the items where you change like one to another color to another, so you can essentially nuke and make the whole field blue. Obviously that's overkill, you only need 7, but that would be the easiest guaranteed way to do it. But I mean, hey, you can always jump into low stamina events if you don't do it the first time, so that one's very easy as well. And then the last one, probably the easiest of them all, look out for the Dragon Balls hidden in banners on the home screen. So this always seems to be one of these when they do this thing, but it's literally the banner at the bottom of the in-game when you're just sat on the main menu, and it scrolls across all the banners at the bottom with like the new events and the new banners and things like that. One of them will then just be a blank banner that has a Dragon Ball on it, and you just click on that. And of course there are buttons either side to skip through those, so you don't have to sit and wait for it to cycle around to the Dragon Ball one. You can literally just skip straight to it and get them all. So obviously that's in a couple of days from now that we'll be able to get all 7. and then we can have a quick look at the wishes. So you get to pick 3 wishes from this list. They're the same as last year, aside from, I say last year, but last time we got this, apart from this top one. So you can wish for 2 more gift cards. So again, by the time the wishes are available, I should have that video out where I go over the selection of units. But I would imagine it's completely dependent on your box. Like, if you don't feel you really need any of the units from that list, especially if you are a bit of a whale, then maybe you don't want this one so much. If you're a newer player, I would say this one's probably really useful. So then we have, I want to power up super attacks. You get 3 copies of each of the color Grand Kais. I think this one's a really decent one and definitely worth going for. This one is absolutely the most important though, I would say. So I want to activate Hidden Potential. Gives you a whole bunch of orbs. It's not enough to rainbow a unit, but it's still a significant amount, especially if you pulled a couple of dupes for units you already had on the Trunks and Zamasu banners. So those are going to come in really handy. I want to be filthy rich. I feel like this one is an absolute no-go unless you are like the newest of players and have no Zenny to awaken your units, but even then I would still advise against it because it's much easier to just get Zenny by playing events and stuff than it is to get like a whole bunch of Kais or 2 guaranteed units if you are a much newer player. So probably don't need that. Then I want to strengthen allies. This is a good top-up one. Again, especially if you are summoning a lot, awakening a lot of units, you know, farming up and training up all the free-to-play units, all that stuff. So this can be a useful little pack of accessories. So that's probably a decent choice. Then you have I Want Treasure, 777 Incredible Gems. Incredible Gems are very outdated now. They haven't updated the shop in a long time, really, other than adding other copies of units that we've had for ages. So there's not really a huge use for these. I think this is definitely on the lower tier of what you should pick. And then we have I Want Support Items, or as we should call it, the Super Battle Road Support Package, because it's 100 items of Ghost Ushers, Android 8, Princess Snake, Whis. Those are all Super Battle Road perfect items. The Marin is not the best item, nor is the Scouter, but the Future Bomb was decent as well. Healing and an attack boost. I just never particularly use it on Super Battle Road because I like to focus on defense. So this is actually a very decent one as well, and I could definitely understand people picking that one. It's really useful for me because obviously in making content I play Super Battle Road a lot more than just people who do the stage once to get it completed and then don't really do it again unless they want to test out new units. So I'm always having to go through these harder events, so it is useful to have a lot of items, because Whis is the hardest item to farm in the game. It's only from 1 story event and then the Genius Bomb of Battle Prep, and then other than that it seems super rare for it to drop from other capsules, so there's no real good way to farm it. So Whis are always very nice to have, but I think for me it's definitely going to be the orbs and the Kais, and then honestly I still need to properly look through this list when I make this video, because I don't think there are a lot of units on that list that I desperately need copies of, so I'm not sure if I'll go for those, and if I don't, I will probably go for the support items. So, but I'd be interested to know what you guys are planning to do with your 3. It'd be interesting to see the combinations that people are going to pick and why you think some of those are better than some of the other options. I'd definitely be interested to see your guys' feedback. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. Like I said, I'll leave the link to this page in the description, so you can always come back and check it each day, or just come back to the video if you can't remember that one for the particular day. And yeah, nice and easy. And we'll get these rewards in a few days time. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.